Here we are right now inside of Fisch. Today I'll be revealing what is the best rod for making money in the game. Now we have kind of 3 contenders right now, guys. These rods, and I've got all of them to experiment with today, is the Aurora rod, the mythical rod, and also the trident rod. So first of all, what we'll do is we'll compare stats of these rods and passives and stuff, guys, and just from those we'll see which is the best, and then we'll kind of do some tests with these rods later on. So now first of all, we will go ahead and compare lure speed. So lure speed is going to mean that you guys are going to catch more fish in this short period of time. So trident rod, lure speed 20%. With the Aurora rod, lure speed 10%, so the trident rod is better than the Aurora rod, and the mythical rod's got 0 lure speed. So currently, guys, in lure speed order, trident rod's the best, then Aurora rod, and then mythical rod. Now onto the luck category, guys. If you guys have more luck, of course, you're going to more likely catch better mythicals, legendaries, all sorts of stuff, guys, and therefore they'll be worth more money. So the luck on the trident rod's 150%, which is really, really good, guys. The luck on the Aurora rod is 60%, so honestly, the trident rod is nearly 3 times the luck of the Aurora rod, and then the mythical rod is less luck than the Aurora rod again at 45%, guys. So literally, yeah, the trident rod over here is crazy lucky. Now, what about control? This is just going to mean that catching, I don't know, the harder fish like the colossal squids and stuff is going to be easier. Control 0 on this one, guys. 0.06 on the Aurora rod, so that wins in that category, and then 0.05 on the mythical rod. What control does, I'm pretty sure that increases the white bar. So Aurora rod's gonna have the biggest white bar, the mythical rod, then trident's gonna have the smallest. Then we got resilience, guys. I think that's how fast the fish thing moves. So this is 0 on the trident, 6% on the Aurora, which is decent, and then 0 on the mythical rod. So both mythical and trident have no resilience, and the max kilograms 6,000. That's going to allow you guys to catch all the fish in the game, pretty much, guys, all the colossal stuff. Max kilograms 6,000 again on the Aurora rod, and only 2,000 on the mythical rod. So guys, stats wise, which rods are the best here? Well, I'd probably say stats wise, the trident rod just takes it over the Aurora rod, guys. That's just because it's got better lure speed and luck. But the good thing is about the Aurora rod, guys, is that it does have better control and resilience, which does make catching bigger fish a little bit easier. Not by much though, guys, but still it helps. Now let me quickly show you guys over here. If I cast out with my Aurora rod, as you guys can see, the white bar will be slightly bigger than what will happen when I cast out with my trident rod, guys, and that's just the difference that these rods have. So I would say the trident rod's best stats wise. As you can see, this is a little bit of a wide bar here. Now, if I quickly catch this fish, and if we go to the trident rod, you guys will see just how smaller the bar is right now, guys. So let me quickly now sell that, and let's go ahead and equip the trident rod, and you guys will see now just how small the white bar is comparing to the Aurora rod. So yeah, guys, that means that baseline, the Aurora rod might be a little bit easier for catching like the more colossal squids and stuff, guys. However, that kind of all changes in the passive section. So currently, guys, I'd rank stats wise trident rod first, then Aurora rod in close second, and then, to be fair, quite far behind is mythic. It's certainly worse in every single category, guys. But now, yeah, the passives do change things. As you guys saw there, when catching this Dumbo octopus, it was having like a yellow slash on the fish line, and that was freezing it, guys. That's because of this passive. It says here, pretty much all fish have a 30% chance to be Atlantean, has a chance to stab a fish while catching it, briefly stunning it, and increase in progress. So yeah, guys, as you saw there, multiple times while catching that fish, the yellow line slashed it, and that stopped the fish blue bar from moving, guys, which did make catching that a little bit easier, and that does make up for the control and resilience that this rod lacks, guys, which could in theory make catching, of course, the colossal squids a bit easier than even the Aurora rod. So that kind of makes up for it, guys. And then, of course, 30% chance for a fish to be Atlantean. I'm pretty sure Atlantean makes fish worth 3 times more, so nothing too special, guys. 30% chance for the fish to be worth 3 times more, which is all right, to be honest, guys. But it's the weakest of the bunch over here, and I'll tell you guys why right now. So what are the other passives, guys? Well, the Aurora rod has a 15% chance to turn a fish into Aurora mutation. That chance further increases during Aurora Borealis events, guys. So what does an Aurora mutation do? Well, it makes fish worth 6 times more, which is significant, guys. So that honestly makes, like, especially like the mythical fish that you can get worth so much money. I'd highly recommend to go ahead and use that, guys, for farming up those fish, because honestly 6 times is super high. But the only problem is, it is only 15% chance for that to happen when an Aurora Borealis event is not currently present, guys, which is actually the lowest out of every single rod on this list over here. But as you guys can see, this this yellow slash thing does help quite a bit, guys, when it comes to, you know, speeding up progress and stuff, guys. As you can see here, this yellow slash is helping us quite a bit, although to be fair, the line there is, sorry, the bar is really thin. So that's kind of one thing. You guys are probably going to want to get an enchant on this rod, which will help you guys out of that. There we go, we call Crown Bass. Honestly, guys, that's kind of hard with that rod just because of its terrible control and stuff, guys. But anyway, yeah, so that's the Aurora rod, and then we got the mythical rod. So all fish have a 30% chance to be rainbow. Yes, that's 30% chance. So rainbow pretty much makes fish worth 4.5 times more, which 30% chance is more, it's the same as this 35% chance, but it's a difference between 3 times and 4.5 times. So in theory, this mythical rod is better than the trident rod for farming, cash wise, guys. The trident rod's definitely better for catching like the bigger fish compared to the mythical, because the mythical can't really do that for colossal squids and stuff. It doesn't have the high max kilograms. Now, guys, I'd probably discard the trident rod from this list over here, guys. Now, we've kind of worked out that the trident rod, although stats wise it's good, the passives really don't do it justice, guys. For farming money, at least, guys, it's good rod in other terms, but probably not the best in the game for farming up money. It's still a really good rod for farming up cash, guys, but just because the Atlantean mutation doesn't make fish worth that much, it's not really too worth it for farming. Now onto the question, what is the best then? We have the mythical rod or, of course, the Aurora rod left. Well, it kind of depends, guys. Now, of course, if you got a better enchant on one of these rods, it could make that rod better for fish and stuff, guys. But honestly, what is better? Well, it's kind of hard to say, guys. In theory, I'd probably say the mythical rod is the better rod for all-round farming. However, guys, when an Aurora Borealis event is currently present, this rod is by far the best rod in the game for farming up money, guys. I'd highly recommend to go ahead and use this rod for farming up cash. You guys can make so much money with this. So when an Aurora Borealis event is here, I recommend to go ahead and use this rod. It absolutely dwarfs any of the other rods in the game, guys. And that right now is kind of the best rod in the game for farming up money. Mythical rod when there is no Aurora Borealis, and then when there is an Aurora Borealis, guys, it is this rod over here, this Aurora rod. Now, if you guys can just buy one of these, which one would I buy? Well, the Aurora rod and mythical rod will probably make you guys similar money, but the Aurora rod is a little bit cheaper, but it is kind of hard to buy, guys. The mythical rod's by far the easiest rod to buy because there's no other requirements other than purchasing it with cash. It is a bit more expensive though. The Aurora rod's cheaper, guys, but of course you got to find an Aurora Borealis event and a Vertigo Whirlpool at the same time. So I guess that could come with some challenges, guys. But if you can get your hands on the Aurora rod first quite easily, I'd probably go for this one before the mythical rod personally, guys. So that's what I'd actually do, even though the mythical rod is all around better. It's not by too much, guys, and this is cheaper. And if you can get this earlier on in the game, I'd recommend this rod more. That is going to be it for the video here though, Fish. Like and subscribe for more.